a bottle, let your body waddle. Crack a bottle.
What is going on, Crimson City? My name is Crimson CBAD, and today we are back with an Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire live Wi-Fi battle. And today we are going up against my buddy TiddVicious on Twitter. Link to his Twitter, any other links of his will be in the description as well. I did ask, now this is like a shameless plug, follow me on Twitter, because I did ask in a straw poll, you know, what tier you guys wanted to see me build a team in, and the result was UU. So I built a team today. I built a team today around a Dragon Dancing Lumberry Haxorus. I recently have been a fan of who was it? Patters in the UCL and his use of Haxorus. It's completely overlooked in my opinion. It's one of the most slept on setup sweepers in the game, again, in my opinion. And or maybe it's just because I haven't been back in UU, but I just feel like I don't see enough people use Haxorus. So we do have Dino Dancer here. Dragon Dance, Poison Jab, Outrage, and Earthquake. Holding the Lumberry is a Jolly Nature. Yep, Jolly Nature. There we go. We have, this is our spin blocker. We've got Epitaph the Spiritomb. He's not in UU, but I did want a good spin blocker. I wanted something a little priority. Maybe some Pursuit Trapping as well. He's got max HP, max attack, Adamant Nature, Shadow Sneak, Sucker Punch, Pursuit, and Will-O-Wisp. Next up, I do have the Mass Bandit, the Rose Raid Technician, Assault Vest, Hidden Power Shadow Ball. I believe that is Hidden Power Ground, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, and Giga Drain with a Modest Nature. Then we have Streamers the Suicune with Scald, Shadow Ball, Calm Mind, and Rest leftover set. Fully specially defensive, fully physically defensive. Fully physically defensive, a little bit of special investment, special defensive investment, excuse me, I don't know why I'm like forgetting these sets really quick. Special defensive investment on there with a Bold Nature when you can Calm Mind and set up. We've got Scald and Shadow Ball on there. Shadow Ball for coverage, Scald 2, Fish for some burns. We've got Top Pan Hot, our Choice Scarf, Rotom Heat, Overheat, Volt Switch, Hidden Power Ice, and Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave's on there, obviously. You know, we can't attack after we do Thunder Wave, but just in case we see something that we would like to outspeed and cripple, you know, we do have that Thunder Wave on there. And then we've got Yellow Elephant with Stealth Rock, Ice Shard, Knockoff, and Iron Head. Rocky Helmet, he's got max defense, max HP, and then a little bit of investment in attack as well. He is our Rock Setter, and when I was doing Showdown, it looked yellow to me, so some people like it's a green elephant, whatever. We got Yellow Elephant. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send TiddVicious this invite. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys would like to see else, because we'll do 3 battles with this team, with the Dino Dancer team. And after that, I will definitely look into doing more Wi-Fi battles on the channel. I want to bring, I still always hop between if I want to do an LP on the channel or if I want to do just more competitive content. So I definitely like your guys' input. Would you rather see LPs or would you guys rather see competitive battles? And like I said, don't, you know, I appreciate the people who are like, oh, I'll come for whatever your content is. Let me know what you prefer in the comments. Let me know what you prefer, Wi-Fi battles or LPs. Because depending on how that goes, you know, GBA is starting up soon. We will have a lot of competitive stuff on the channel. So let me know, guys. Let me know down below. I definitely want to see what he's bringing. I do not have my pen and paper. There's paper. I can't find, here. Open up a little document here. Write it down. Oh man, he too. Oh my gosh, he's got 2 of the same. He's got 2 of the same. Alright, I gotta write this down quick. Aggron is definitely his rocker. So what I can do is I can lead off with the... He's got no ground typing on his team. I can lead off with Top Pan Hot. And Volt Switch out. Shit. No, I didn't add it. No. No, I didn't grab the team. I didn't grab the whole team. Come on. Load up. Hex. Press. Egg. Quillfish. Rotom H. And Meloetta. Whew. Ooh. Man, let me tell you, that was close. So now that I actually sped type this out just to see what he's got. Haxorus. Aggron. Quillfish. Quillfish is definitely an interesting thing, as well as regular Meloetta. I actually don't see that enough. The Meloetta, I'm assuming it's Mega Aggron if I had to guess. There we go. You can see what he wants to lead off with. Like I said, go on ahead. If you guys are enjoying the return of regular Wi-Fi battles to the channel, make sure you smash that like button or the dislike button. Either way, let me know what you guys are into, what you guys like, what you guys don't like. So he leads off with Dirk. I lead off with Top Pan Hot. And do I volt switch onto something that wants to deal with this? Or do I just click overheat? I'm just going to click overheat. I'm going to see how it happens. This pan's hot, ready to come out of the oven. I want to make sure that this overheat is going to hurt. If he Mega Evolves, it's definitely going to hurt because he has no ground on his team, surprisingly enough. He does have the, he does have two of the, what am I trying to say? He does have the Levitate user. Goes out to Carmelo, that Meloetta. How well is this Meloetta going to take a overheat from this thing? Very well, actually. Very well, actually. Alright. So we can't say on this thing. It's a normal Psychic type. I'm going to go out in Epitaph here. We do have the Psychic immunity with that. I know if it does Relic Song, I think it is. I don't play enough Meloetta to understand what it's fully capable of, but we can go out into our Epitaph here, and we can definitely put in some work hopefully against this Meloetta. I do know it gets normal type moves, I know it gets Psychic type moves, and I know it gets fighting type moves after it uses Relic Song. There's Relic Song, doesn't affect us, that's fine by us. If he does want to switch out, I'm going to go for an Adamant Pursuit here. Either way, it should hurt. I believe that thing is normal Psychic. If he decides to switch, it's going to hurt even more. So I'm definitely curious to see what he wants to do. With the two Psychic types on his team, Epitaph might be one of our better mons to go up against Matt and his team. Withdraws Carmelo. We do get the Adamant super effective Pursuit off. That is going to take out the Meloetta, actually, which is good news for us, I suppose. Early 6-5 lead in our favor. So now if I had to guess what he wanted to go into, it would be something that could hit the... Because the only thing that's going to hit me super effectively is Fairy. And I don't know if Cresselia gets Moonblast. Goes out in a Quillfish, gets the Intimidate drop. Not a bad play on his part. Not a bad play at all. I'm going to switch out into Masked Bandit here. If he goes for Spikes or something, that'll be fine. We can, if he goes for Toxic Spikes too, we will resist the Toxic Poison coming from him. Goes for the Taunt, that's fine. We're Assault Vest, there's nothing we can really do. So we'll be fine. Now, looking at his team, he could predict... The Giga Drain's going to be neutral. I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball. See what this thing wants to do. He actually withdraws Quillfish. And he actually is going to go out back out into the Mega Aggron, predicting some sort of Grass type move or Poison type move. The Giga Drain would have been a neutral hit. Shadow Ball will be... Well, that does a lot. So let's go for Giga Drain. That's stab. There's the Mega Aggron right there. That's going to hurt, but we do have the HP ground, actually. So that's actually going to put in a lot of work on the Mega Aggron. Because look at that. That was resisted, and that did a lot. Goes for... Oh! Avalanche Mega Aggron. Hold on. Nope. It was a crit, too. I don't know if the crit mattered or not, but Avalanche Mega Aggron. That's nice. I like that. So, now what we can do... We might predict the Overheat again and go out into Quillfish. I can Volt Switch out of this thing. I can Volt Switch out. And I can go out into something like... I could use his Hexorus to go away, actually. I could use that a lot. Because I don't know what set he's running on Hexorus. Because if he's running a Troy Scarf Hexorus, even at +1... Well, +1, no. Withdraws, actually, so we're going to be able to get a little bit of momentum here. We can get this Volt Switch off. He goes out in the Al, which is going to be his Cresselia. That's fine. Cresselia's gonna eat that up, eat it up. It's so fat. Fat space duck. You fat space duck. I'll go on Epitaph here. I'll go back out. And I don't think whether or not he is going to switch out. I'm pretty sure that the Pursuit's going to hurt either way. So I'm just going to go for a Pursuit here. That's fine. Oh, you do get Moonblast. This is going to hurt a lot, actually. This is going to hurt quite a bit. That's not stab. It does take us down to about half. The lefties mean we will be able to live. He's Colbur Berry Cresselia.
After they came and destroyed the land.
Not a bad play. Not a bad play. I did not expect Colbur Berry Cresselia, to be completely honest with you. However, we can go for a Sucker Punch here. Now that Colbur Berry's gone, we'll be able to live one more Moonblast after this with the lefties. Goes for the Moonblast. That's fine. We can eat that up unless he got a low roll, and now he gets a high roll. That lives on 2, and we get lefties. So now we go for a Shadow Sneak here, actually. And we can take out... We should be able to take out this thing. Because he might go for a Moonlight here, predicting us to go for a Sucker Punch. So if we go for a Shadow Sneak here, I want to say we can take this thing out. It's stab, it's super effective, we're adamant. Epitaph wants to take names, so we can definitely... Oh my gosh! We took out the Cresselia with the Shadow Sneak, which is fine by me. So now he has no more ground immunities. Oh no, he does. He's got his own Rotom Heat, if I'm right. He's got his own Rotom Heat, so that's fine. Seeing as how the Meloetta and the Cresselia are both out of the way, I don't need Epitaph around. So what I could do, he goes back out into Kid the Quillfish, which is fine by me. Gets the Intimidate drop. It's fine. It's whatever, man. You do you. You do you. I'll go for a Sucker Punch here. He could go for a Taunt, which will be fine. I don't have Pain Split. I don't have any of that those shenanigans, but it failed. He goes for the Toxic Spikes. Because we don't have our Roselia anymore. That's actually an excellent play on this part. Excellent play. But we'll get a little bit more lefties recovery, which is absolutely fine. And now let's see here. I could go out into Streamers. We've got the Shadow Ball on there. Get some special D drops on this thing. I don't really know what its set is, to be completely honest with you. I think now's my chance to go out into Rotom Heat. Because we're levitating, so we don't get hit by the Toxic Spikes. There's the second layer, that's fine. It's kind of unfortunate, the late game hazards that they are, but we can always get rocks up on him as well. We can Volt Switch out. Volt Switch out. I don't know if he wants to stay in. I don't know if he wants to take this Volt Switch. Either way. Roserade would have been perfect. Avalanche Mega Aggron. Avalanche Mega Aggron. Matt, you are too real. If you are watching this, Matt, you are way too real. Way too real with that Avalanche. Withdraws Kid. Alright, cool. So he's going to go out into his Kobe, which is going to be his Rotom Heat. Which is fine by me. Not very effective. Does about 20-ish, 15 to 20%. 15 to 20%. And we can actually go out into... we can go into Yellow Elephant, actually. He has no more Rapid Spinners on his team. We are going to get Toxic Poison, which is super unfortunate for Yellow Elephant. But we can set up our own rocks. We do resist the Overheat with the Thick Fat. So I actually don't know how well we'll take an Overheat, but we can definitely go for our Stealth Rocks here. We can go for those, because we're going to try to force some switches. If he's got Toxic Spikes, we can get Stealth Rocks. He goes for the Overheat. That's going to... Can we hit it? Can we hold it? Can we hold it? Max HP, Thick Fat, Max HP, Thick Fat, Max HP. Wow. Nope, we cannot. We cannot. That's definitely unfortunate. Well, it seems like my next best bet is to go out into Streamers. We are going to get a little Toxic Poison. That's fine. We do have Rest on here. There's no big deal. And we can start setting up Calm Mines. Because we do have... Now, he's got the Mega Aggron. Withdraws the Kobe. That's fine. We do get a free Calm Mind up. And he's probably going to go out into the Quillfish. Which is fine by me. I feel like this thing's specially defensive if you keep sending this thing out on my special threats. So we'll be able to set up one Calm Mind. I wonder if we can... he's probably going to go for a taunt, so I think our best play here is to actually Shadow Ball. I think our best play here is to go for a Shadow Ball. Because he's going to taunt thinking, oh, he's going to set up Calm Minds all over me. No, that is not the case. We're going to go for a Shadow Ball. He doesn't go for the taunt. It surprises me, actually. It does about... There's the taunt, actually. Never mind. Never mind. So between lefties and Toxic, we'll be able to live for a few more turns. Hopefully we can get this thing out of here. A Shadow Ball, after +1 with no special attack investment, does almost half to this thing. Which I'm 110% okay with. Now, what I'm thinking is if he has a Choice Scarf for Rotom, he could hard switch out, go into Rotom, take the Shadow Ball, fire off a Volt Switch, which we'll be able to eat up, or even a Thunderbolt, really. Goes for a Scald straight up. That's fine by me. We're going to be able to hold that. It's not going to do anything because we're already poisoned. He's not going to be able to get a burn. Just go for our own Shadow Balls here. If we can get us... Nope, no specialty drop, but it doesn't really matter. It's a 3-hit KO. I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that. So now... Poison damage is racking up. My taunt's still there. I'm going to click Shadow Ball again. I'm going to click Shadow Ball. We're going to get Kid out of here. I guess it was a speed tie between an uninvested Suicune and whatever his set on his Quillfish was running. So we're down to the Haxorus, the Rotom Heat, and the Aggron. And I would have really enjoyed having the Mamoswine around. However, even with Thick Fat, maybe Specs Rotom. Maybe Specs. So here comes a Thunderbolt. And I'm going to sack off Epitaph to it. I don't need Epitaph for anything really anymore. He served his purpose. He'll be fine. We can end the taunt on Suicune and bring it back out. If we live whatever he's going to do? Nah, Volt Switch. Volt Switch for days. Volt Switch for days. Get that initiative up. It's fine by me. Fine by me. If we would have went into the Rotom Heat, we would have been able to take that a bit better. He would have forced the switch out into Haxorus because he doesn't want to take an overheat with his Aggron. We do get the benefit of him going for that Volt Switch, so is that now we get to see what he wants to go out into. He's got either the Haxorus or the Aggron left. I don't think if he's running a Scarf Rotom, he'd run a Scarfed Haxorus as well, but he brings out his Shiny Haxorus with the Mold Breaker. I think it's the time to pop a Thunder Wave off. I think it's time to pop a Thunder Wave off on this thing. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to click Thunder Wave. Because I'm sure if he's got that Colbur Berry on the Cresselia, he might know that he might have an Ice Reducing Berry on that thing to take an HPS, set up a D-Dance, and sweep. We get the Thunder Wave off because we're not letting him set up and sweep all over our face. Fine by me. Or the Lumberry. He's running the exact same set we are. Goes for the D-Dance, that's fine. We're Scarfed. We should be able to outspeed, hopefully. Hopefully we can still outspeed and get this T-Wave off, please. Because he's got the EQ. There it is. 4 times effective. +1. GG. Man, oh man, that's hyper unfortunate. That is hyper unfortunate. So I guess what we do now is we go out into Streamers and we fish for a Scald Burn. We hope we can live a +1. He counter-swept us with our own team that we wanted to do. This man is too real. This man is absolutely too real. I'm gonna click Scald. We're not living it. 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 Nope. That's gonna be game. That's gonna be game. He counter-swept us with his own with our own Dino Dancer. He counter-swept with it. I can't believe it. My heart and soul and chest. It's just, it is not what I anticipated. Now, if we had a Scarfed Haxorus in this case, it would have been perfect, but we don't. So, we're going to go down to Matt's Haxorus against our Haxorus. That is going to be good game 2, Matt. Like I said, check him out. His Twitter and his YouTube will be in the description, as always. If you guys have enjoyed this Wi-Fi battle, make sure you smash the like button. And if you're new to the city, hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments section below. If you guys want to see more just regular Wi-Fi battles, let me know what you guys prefer, LPs or Wi-Fi. All that being said, my name is Crimson CBAD, and I will talk to you all soon. Later.